It is 2024, you're checking your bank balance on your phone. It is the first week of the month and you're already running out of cash. You might be asking yourself now, who is that guy and what does he want to tell me? Look, I'm a full-time content creator now for several years and I started to monetize my passion and making a huge profit out of it. And now I want to show you the 3 best ways on how to actually make $10,000 per month. First things first, as you might know or might imagine, dropshipping. Now, I'm actually not a quite fan of dropshipping in general, but I can see that there is still the market for dropshippers. So what do I mean by dropshipping? By dropshipping, I mean that you can now, with the help of AI, with the help of all these softwares and tools that are actually out there for mostly for free, you can set up your website in less than an hour. You can find a product in less than an hour. And you can find all these hosts that can actually offer you print on demand, for example, that you don't even have to invest money in order to start dropshipping. So with all of these tools, it just gives you the advantage to start with dropshipping and just test it out. You can start within 7 days. Yesterday I even watched a video on someone who started with dropshipping and built his brand in 7 days. And he made maybe a couple hundreds as profit. But now see it, like he didn't invest any money and he made money out of it. Just because he started to use all of that tools that are available. And dropshipping, people say, and even I said it to be honest, and that's why I'm not doing it myself, but I know that if you're putting in your focus and if you're someone that has the time, then I know for a fact that everyone can start with dropshipping and make a huge profit out of it, depending on how much time you have, because he invested a lot of time the last 7 days, so that's where he made that profit. Because everyone is out there searching for something, and through the help of TikTok, Instagram, you can easily find the niche, get the product, get all these sales done and the website, and just make a profit by sleeping. So I think that dropshipping is still there. I think that after, let's say, 10K, you cannot really scale it up anymore, since it's very hard to keep your product on the top all the time, unless you actually created a brand. But I think for everyone who wants to start into, because dropshipping is also about marketing, it is about social media management, it's so many skills that you learn, you know, while setting up everything around that dropshipping product. So I would say dropshipping is a good start. Yeah, a good start into making your first couple bucks. Now, the other way, which will be the second one, is freelancing. You might know or might heard of Fiverr, Upwork, or all these other host platforms where you can easily buy or actually pay someone to do the work for you. Now, instead of paying someone, you can create your own profile and actually get paid. So what happens is that you will get paid as a freelancer, traveling the world, because you can actually work from everywhere. You can be a copywriter, you can be a video editor, you can be so much, like choose what you think you will be or you actually are a professional, be it photography, be it video editing, be it copywriting, be it so much, you know. And now the most interesting part is that everyone wants to now create content, right? Because the market is even bigger and you can be the video editor of all of these upcoming or already existing content creators. Of course, it will take a lot of time, and to a certain degree you cannot scale it up unless you have people doing the work for you. But for the beginning you can make at least 10K a month. And why can you make 10K a month? Because I wanted to hire someone as well to edit all of my videos, and he actually gave me an offer of almost $1,000 or something like that for maybe 4 videos. And then I understood, wait, the market is increasing so fast, the price of this video editing, that skill, because no one wants to put in the time in order to edit their videos their own, so they hire someone. So you can make, just with 4 videos, let's say around maybe $1,000, and then you will have to edit only 40 videos a month. Maybe for one video you need around 2 to 3 hours. So that means that you have to just edit every day, maybe like 6 to 8 hours, and then you have your 10K. And then the best part about that is you can work from 8 till 9, then you can work from 10 till 11 an hour, then again 12 to 13, and over time you actually increase your quality and decrease the amount of time that you have to put in, because after a while, and if you become a profession, then your editing skills will go all the way up, and of course also the time that you need to put into that work. So you will maybe even get to the point where you can make 60 till 80 videos or edit them in a month. So of course then you maybe can hit the 20k per month as well in revenue in being a freelancer. But after a certain amount, let's say 25,000, I think you cannot scale it more up, because you just don't have the time, unless you hire someone to do your video editing and then take a little bit out of that amount and pay yourself something. You think, okay, dropshipping, okay, freelancing, okay, I heard about these two niches and I tried both of them and sadly it didn't work out so good, or I only got 5, 6, 7, 8k and I want to make more money. Then what can I do? Let's come to the third and last, content creation. Now I already addressed and actually used that word in a different sentence, but what do I mean by becoming a content creator? As you might listened in the beginning, I said I'm a full-time content creator. So who do I create content for and how do I make money? You make money as a content creator if you have, for example, a collaboration with a brand. So what happened is that I created my personal brand, ChiragKohliii. Now I reach millions and millions of people every month through my reels, through my posts and through my content that I create and put online. Now through these millions of people, I sometimes have certain people that reach out to me and tell me, hey, can you do this and that, and I will pay you this and that. And this is how actually collaboration get to that point that I can actually live from that, because they will pay me for maybe promoting their brand, helping them with their marketing, running campaigns, like all of that. As an influencer or as a content creator, you have the open doors to work in every field that you ever imagined. And now the most interesting part is, that's not it. You have collaborations, but you also have ad revenue. So certain platforms actually offer you to monetize just your content without any collaborations. YouTube, for example, TikTok, for example. Now, I hit recently more than 13,000 followers on TikTok. So you need 10,000 followers in order to monetize. So now I actually monetize my videos by just uploading them, and then I get paid for that. And same on YouTube. After 1,000 subscribers, you can monetize your videos. And I have maybe 840 now, so I also already reached that amount. So I have the revenue stream of TikTok, which will be true collaboration and ad revenue and maybe some gifts and all of that. Then I will have YouTube. Then of course Instagram, where I'm actually one of the biggest, more than 25,000 followers. And I have a lot of collaborations over there, campaigns, content creation, all of that. Plus, now the biggest part is coming, UGC. You may or may not heard about it, but user-generated content is now a new market that just opened up. If you are a full-time content creator, you have different revenue streams. That means that will pay you 2,000, that will pay you 500 bucks, that will pay you maybe just 100 bucks, but that will pay you 6k, that will pay you another 10k. That means that 10k is way more less than what you can actually make and gain through content creation. You can make so much money that you can actually create your own brand, you can monetize everything you do, you can live the best life of your life, and you can get paid for that. And that's why I actually addressed that as the last part, because that's the most interesting and the best part of all of these side hustles that you can start. Because you can always start it by doing whatever you're doing right now. You can do it by working your 9 to 5, you can do it by working on your side hustle, you can do everything. And still start with content creation, because this is how I did it. I was not born as a content creator. I went to school, then I did an apprenticeship for more than 3 years, and then I got my degree. But why actually starting that? I know I will not work a 9 to 5 in that direction that I'm learning right now. So I started with content creation. I started to show people how I read. I actually did videos on what kind of books I want to recommend to everyone, or how to journal, or how to have a good morning routine, or how to work out, like just my lifestyle, you know, just reading, getting up, drinking coffee, meditating, journaling, hitting the gym, going out for a walk, enjoying the nature, travel the world. why studying, you know? And I had very less time, but I still did that on the side, and now it paid off. Now I have 26,000 followers just on Instagram. I reach millions of people, millions. Like, sometimes I try to imagine, like, do you even know how many people actually watch your content? It's insane. I came to the point that people actually make me a celebrity in that aspect, that they celebrated my projects, my content, like I was a movie star. And then I understood, okay, wait, whoa, like, you know, ego is the enemy in that. Put your ego down, focus on your work, because if you put in the work day in and day out, it will pay off. So don't really think about the outcome all the time. Don't think about the 10k followers, don't think about the 20k followers. Just focus on your content, try to make it as good as possible, point it out in the wall to see, and then wait. Just create content every day and upload it. And this is actually the reason why I also created an online course for everyone to join, which is currently only $10. And I'm telling you that to be just very fair with you, since of course you cannot upload something for free, since that would make no sense and no hosting platform will actually allow you that. But I created it as low as possible, which is only $10. And even if you pay me the $10, the platform itself gets 5 to 10%, taxes another, I think, 50%. So I barely get anything, maybe a coffee for that day, not even that. So for Starbucks it's not enough, but maybe for other coffee provider. But I think you understand what I mean, is that the course is already out there. I put it out and somehow not so many people actually understood the market which is behind it. Forbes said that 350 billion will be the market by the year of 2025 of that content creation thing. And now it's your time to join. It's your time to create content now. So that course is actually for everyone who has no information, is zero into content creation, but just had that vision to really provide or just create something, because not everyone is like us, you know. And if you have that vision, if you have that dream, if you have that power or that conscious that you really want to do that and you want to start now, then I would highly recommend you that course, because it's not about that money that I will make. Of course, $10 or maybe $3 that will come out on my side is nice, and I'm thankful for that. But you know, that time and that effort that I put in is at least worth a couple hundreds to $1,000. So of course, over a certain time of period, I will actually increase the price. But for everyone who's interested now, $10 is still there. But just for you to create that fear of missing out, I will increase that price in 2 weeks, because I just understand that people think it's not worth it since it's a very low price. With that said, I thank you so much for watching that video. Don't forget to put in the work, stay humble, stay grateful, and sow the seeds. Thank you so much for watching.
That man buy 100 bags, be right here whenever you need me. I need you to know that your son's got your back. Like, mama, I owe you everything, can you believe that? Everything, come and repeat that. And when I make a song, you give me feedback. I watch you plant the seeds and then you reap that. Made a little money from trees.